Hey, welcome back to Cool Kids Art, and let's draw the shopkeeper in Cuphead. I think his name is Porkrind or Porkrind. But anyhow, let's get started with a quick sketch, and then I will show you line by line on how you can draw this. Alright, so let's draw this, and to begin we're going to draw his brow, and it's going to be a mean brow. So we're going to draw this kind of little curve like this. So that's going to be one. And then on the other side, we're going to draw another one, and this one's going to be slightly higher up and also not as wide. Okay, and then from there, we're going to draw one of his eyes. Well, actually, this one is his eye patch. So we're just going to come in and draw a circle like this. And then on the other side, we're going to go curve, and then up here, we're going to curve down. And then now we're going to draw curving inwards, because that's going to be part of his nose. And then to finish off his eye, we're going to go curve, angle, and curve. So let me shade this in so we can see the eyeball. And then I'm going to shade in the eye patch as well, so that it won't look so creepy. Okay, so now that we have his eye, so we're going to go down to, he's got a little cheek here. So right underneath his little eye patch, just draw like a little curve like this. Okay, so now we're going to move on to his snout. So right here we're going to continue that curve underneath of the eye. Just go out a little bit. And then we're going to draw his nose right here. Okay, and then there's going to be two openings here. 1 and 2. So this is pretty much like a Porky Pig, right? Alright, so to finish off this snout, so from down here, we're just going to connect it back all the way to the end of the nose. And then it's got a little bit of a mustache right here. So we can draw a curve. And then we're going to give it some thickness and just kind of taper it in. And I'm going to shade it in as well. Okay. Alright, so now under here we're going to draw his chin. So just kind of come in, go back into the snout. So very simple. Okay. So now we can draw, let's go up and draw his head. So we're going to come up here and we're just going to draw a curve all the way back down to his nose. So it's going to be pretty round. Okay. And then on the other side, we're going to leave a little bit of space for his ear. So we're just going to curve it all the way back down to his chin. All right. So now we have that. Now we can draw his ear. So we're going to come up. Draw two curves like this, and then this is going to be the tip. Then we're going to close this off, and then there's going to be another line here. Okay, and then so on the other side it's kind of the same thing. So we're going to go up and then curve out, and we're going to curve in, close that off, and then for the other side, just that. Okay, and his eye patch, it's thicker in the game, but I'm just gonna draw one line, so that, I mean, you could draw two lines if you want, but I just want to keep it a little bit cleaner. I think it kind of looks better like this, right? All right, so now let's move down to his body. So from here we're gonna draw, let's come down right here. I draw a little flap on his overalls here. Okay, and then inside, just draw this big button right here. Okay, so and on the other side, we're going to come down. And this might be a little bit tricky here because there's a coin there. So we're going to come down and we'll just stop there for now. Let's draw, we got to get in his arm first because I'm making him hold his coin. So we're going to draw his shoulders. Just come down here and then curve around and go out. Okay, and then we're going to draw this little cuff here, got it folded up, curve it back in and just close it off. And now for his arm, so we got one curve, and then it's got a little bit of a little elbow. I'm gonna curve it in. Now we can draw his hand. So we're gonna go his thumb 1, and then fingers 1, 2. I'm just gonna draw 3. Just close it off. Okay, so once we have that, now I'm having to hold a coin, a really big coin. So we're gonna curve, just curve all the way around and come back to his thumb. And this is gonna be the the coin that you use in Cuphead, right? So let's see, I'm gonna come down, curve, just gonna come back. So it's kind of like a football shape right underneath, but it's gonna be 3-dimensional. So we're gonna give it some thickness. Just start on the edge right there. Just curve it, and then here it's gonna be wide, and we're gonna curve it back in to the edge, so it looks like it's 3-dimensional. And then on the coin, there's gonna be some detail, right? So we're gonna just kind of follow that line, follow this curvature. It's actually a Pac-Man shape. It's the same shape as the eyeball. And then there's gonna be some thickness here. So again, we're gonna come down, just follow the same curvature, and just close that off. It's a little bit trickier, right? And maybe a little bit right here too. Okay, so that's the coin that you use to buy your power-ups. So let's see, to finish off the overall, let's draw a little bit of button right there behind the coin. All right, so now we can move on. Let's see, now it gets a little bit easier. So now we're just gonna connect this, the overall. So now we're gonna come down, this big tummy, so it's pretty round, right? So we're just gonna come straight down. Okay, and then now we can draw his other arm. So this one's easy. So we're gonna come curve down, and then here's the folded up part. And then it's gonna, the elbow, and then just gonna tuck into the tummy so we won't see his other arm. All right, so now let's draw his legs, which will be pretty simple. And I don't see it in the game, so I'm just kind of making it up. All right, so right here, his legs come down, and then I'm gonna draw his pants right here. It's gonna be folded up. Okay. And we're just gonna close it off. Add a little bit of a crease line there. And now for his shoe, so this is his heel, just comes straight down. And then now we're gonna draw one big curve. We're gonna close it off. And now we're gonna draw the bottom of his shoes. Okay, and that's it. So now let's go on to the other side. So from here, his tummy area right here, we're gonna come down all the way, same area as the other leg. So we're gonna curve. Now we're gonna close it off. Now we're gonna draw the cuff again. A wiggly shape. We're gonna close it off. And again, let's give it some crease lines. And now his shoe, so again, his heel. One big curve. Just go all the way across, close it off, and then the bottom of the shoes. And that's it for this character. Hope you guys liked the way it turned out. And if you do, please do give me a thumbs up, and I will see you next time.